morning and welcome to Wayne Goldsboro Television. It's Friday, April the 19th. I'm Kim Best.
And I'm Wayne Alley. Good morning, and we have a special day today. We got some special programming for you here on Wgtv today.
Yes, we do. We have some exciting people that are going to be joining us and actually taking Wayne and my place for the second two segments of this morning's show.
And would you believe we actually found someone named Wayne and someone named Kim?
No, we didn't.
Oh, well, I thought, that would have been really neat. Yeah.
We did, but they are two of our local 4-H students that are going to fill in for us today. And like I said, they're going to do the second segment and the closing of the show.
That's exactly right. So we're not going to tell you who they are just yet.
That's
or I'm
right.
not. Maybe
I'm not either.
Oh, okay, that's good. That'll work. And I think you're really going to enjoy this. And this is in honor of, this is County Government Month, and there's got to be a City Government Month, but
yes,
today is County Government Month, or that's the month we're celebrating this month, and that's why we're doing this. So these young people from the 4-H are going to come in here and do our show for us.
That's right. It's going to be exciting and something to look forward to.
All right, so what are you going to do with all your free time?
Well, I just can't imagine. I'm sure there's plenty to do with the city. There always is.
There
always is.
Yes, indeed.
Well, Wayne, how about the wall? The Veterans Memorial Wall came in middle of the week.
All I can say is it's breathtaking.
Is it not? And it opened up yesterday to the public.
It did, to the public, and we'll invite everyone to the wall. It's at Wayne Community College, and it's open for your visitation and your observance 24 hours a day. So go to the wall. There's plenty of security. It's a well-lit area, and spend some time there.
Right, honor our fallen heroes.
Indeed, our fallen heroes is right. These are people, this is a replica of the wall in Washington, D.C., the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, and it's breathtaking. It truly is. So I do hope you're able to visit, because it will only be here until the 22nd of the month.
That's exactly right.
And it has to move on. And this is the only time this year.
It leaves on the 22nd.
It leaves on the 22nd, so try to get there on at least 21st or before.
And if you want to see a schedule of events and different things that are happening while the wall is here, you can visit Wayne Community College's website, or you can go to www.vvmf.org.
Right, that's Vietnam Veterans Memorial Foundation. .org. That's vvmf.org.
Or waynecc.edu. That's Wayne Community College. But they do have a schedule of events that will be taking place. The only time this year the wall will be anywhere in North Carolina. And we are honored to have it here in Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Indeed we are, Kim. Well, moving on to other things of importance as well. There's a couple of blood drives to tell you about. Goldsboro Milling Company is going to have a blood drive coming up on the 24th, which is this month.
That's right.
In fact, I was reading the calendar the other day, and there's a 24th in every month. Can you figure that?
Imagine that.
Imagine that. Also on the 25th, the 24th Goldsboro Milling Company, that's at 938 Millers Chapel Road, starts at 8 o'clock in the morning, goes till 12:30. Give the gift of life. Give blood. There's also a blood drive on the 25th at Southern Bank and Trust in Mount Olive. And they're the sponsors, but it will be held at Mount Olive Presbyterian Church. And that's on 105 North Brazil in Mount Olive. Mount Olive Presbyterian Church, sponsored by the Southern Bank and Trust community.
That's the corner of Brazil and Main Street.
It sure is.
I used to live on Main Street.
Did you?
I sure did.
You lived on Main Street in Mount Olive?
I did for years.
How about that? On Main Street.
That's right.
That's a nice street.
Oh, we love it.
I'm sure. Nice big houses and things.
It's a quaint little town.
It is. I like Mount Olive as well.
Me too.
Yeah. Anyway, that's at the Mount Olive Presbyterian, 105 North Brazil, and that starts at 1:30 in the afternoon on the 25th. Coincidentally, there's a 25th every month also. I don't know. Who writes these things?
It just happens.
Just happens. 1:30 till 6 o'clock p.m. In Mount Olive, okay?
Well, guess what is tonight?
Elvis.
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, what's tonight?
Dancing Stars of Wayne County is tonight.
Is that tonight?
I mean to tell you, there are 15 local community people that are the stars of Wayne County.
How about that?
And they have all teamed up with 5 different studios across our community, and they're all doing something very different. We've interviewed many of them.
That's true.
From Charlie Ivy with the Partnership for Children, which he used to be the principal for over 20 years at Spring Creek Elementary School. You've got Greg Ricker, you've got City Manager Scott Stevens, you've got Richard Gower from Zaxby's, and the list goes on and on of who all's participating. But if you want to see them, you can still get your tickets. You can go to theparamounttheater.org, or you can actually call the Paramount or stop by and get a ticket for tonight. The show starts at what time? 7, but there is a 6 o'clock or 6:30, I'm not sure which, hors d'oeuvre time where you can just get to know the stars and mingle with them a little bit. But all of these funds go back to Wayne Education Network, which supports our local teachers here in our community.
All right.
So it's all for a good cause.
Excellent. All right.
Support your favorite star. You can still vote online.
All
yes, you can.
Well, I'll tell you what. Coming up on today's program, as I mentioned, we have guest hosts in.
Yes,
this is in honor of County Government Month, and there's some things that they'll be telling you about. Coming up a little later on, but you know, I've got to tell you about this before you go any further.
All right.
Something that happened to me
Yes.
I'm not sure.
Are you baffled by it?
I am baffled. That's the word.
He's baffled.
I am baffled.
Okay.
About this. And before we go any further about this, boy, I want to talk about that too. But generally, I will bring a lunch with me to work. And often I'll bring breakfast as well, something to eat, and I'll bring it from the house.
Right.
Because it's just more convenient for me to do it that way.
Right, than leaving the building.
We get here, than leaving the building and leaving work, and I can just, a lot of times I just eat here or out in the park. But the other day, I got up late and I didn't have time to fix my breakfast. So I decided I was going to stop at a restaurant on the way in. One of these all-night restaurants that cooks up breakfast any time of day. And I'm not going to mention any names of any restaurants. Okay. But this is one that I normally do not stop at because it's kind of out of the way. But there's not that many things open at 3 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock. So, and it's I'm not even sure. I guess it's a national chain. But the thing is that I stopped in and I placed an order for bacon and eggs. You know, it's a typical breakfast. Right. And I see that it's on sale. That's
always an extra special little treat.
I love that. That's great. So when I get to the cash register, they hand me the food. I get to the cash register. The little sign there next to the cash register says, "For takeout orders, there will be a 15% charge."
Oh wow! Really?
Added. Now I can see that in the larger cities,
right?
In the higher quality, if you will, restaurants.
Right.
I can see that because they add 15% or 20% for a tip.
Exactly.
Like that. But this was anything but that kind of a restaurant. And I'm sorry. Again, not mentioning any names. So I was a bit taken aback by that. I don't know that I'm upset, angry about it. I'm not angry about it. I'm just baffled about it. And
that
I was
is odd.
If and this is kind of just a low. It's not a low end restaurant, but it's not a high end restaurant by any means. But I was just baffled by that. Does that happen very often?
I have never heard of that, actually.
Generally, I don't eat at restaurants as a rule.
Really?
Sometimes, yeah. Maybe once a week or twice a month.
Well, I eat out a lot, but I don't remember that happening. But I don't do takeout a tremendous amount. But I'll pay attention to that now that you've mentioned it.
But I can only think, and there was no explanation. No explanation for it, but I can only think that it's got to be that people who generally order to go do not leave a tip. And this was probably a tip, and that's okay. Right. And I meant to ask the waitress if she got that 15%.
Right.
But I didn't. I was baffled. I was just wondering.
I don't know about that. I don't know. But I will certainly pay more attention to it now.
Email your responses to Kim.
No, don't. No, don't.
Oh, by the way, if you would like to email us, and for any particular reason, that's wgtv@waynegov.com. Now, WGTV is Wayne Goldsboro Television.
It's a partnership between the city and the county.
And it works very, very well. I think it does.
Yes, it does.
All right.
Great partner.
Great partner. Yes, indeed, partner. Anyway, WGTV@waynegov.com. And if you email us, we'll respond.
Yes, if you have events going on in the community that you would like to share with us, that's what you do. You just email it to that address 2 weeks ahead of your event, and we'll share it here with our community. So we want to keep you updated on what's happening locally.
That's Exactly right. So do that. All right, coming up, we're gonna break for this.
That's right.
Our next segment.
Stay tuned, though.
Oh yeah, don't go anywhere. We have some special hosts.
Yes, we do. We have 2 high schoolers that are 4-Hers and have been for quite a while, and they're going to fill in for Wayne and I for the remainder of the show. So we are really looking forward to it and hope you all enjoy it and have a great rest of the day.
There you go.
Welcome back. This is WGTV Today, Wayne Goldsboro Television. I'm Tara Simmons, President of the Wayne County 4-H County Council.
And I'm ALEC LINTON, the Wayne County 4-H District Representative.
I'm a senior at Charles B. Aycock High School, 12th grade, and the only thing me and Wayne have in common, since we're the new co-host replacing Miss Kim and Mr. Wayne, we drive a red truck, both of us. That's the only thing we have in common. So.
And I'm ALEC. I am 17 years old. I'm a junior in high school, and I have nothing in common with Wayne and Kim.
Well, today we are your new co-host representative of 4-H from Wayne County. So we're going to talk a little bit about what 4-H is, what it means, what the 4-H's stand for. First off, let's look at what the 4-H's stand for. Head, heart, hands, and health. So we do a lot of programs concerning all of those areas. Alec, will you tell us just a little bit of the programs that we do in 4-H?
Well, 4-H offers a lot of different clubs that children in the community can be a part of. They have everything from sewing clubs, livestock clubs, and even shooting clubs.
Yeah, so the livestock club. Last week we did a segment on the livestock show and sell. Aren't you in that?
I am. I actually show hogs and goats.
Wow. So a lot of our viewers out there have no idea what it takes to prepare an animal for the show and sell. Can you tell us just a little bit about how to get your animal to that point, what you do? What do you feed it? Do you just feed it corn? I mean, the hogs?
Well, no, the hogs actually feed, it's a little bit more complicated than that. They eat a special diet, and the goats as well. And we actually get the animals when they're very young, only a few months old. And then from there, we feed them, we raise them, and then we actually work with them so that they will behave in the show ring and not just run around like mad.
Oh, goodness, they're like little children you got to care for.
They are, they are.
So we have a few announcements for today. Upcoming today at 1 p.m., there is a special tribute to the Vola Simpson Whirligig structure presented by the Arts Council of Wayne County. Be sure to come at 1 because refreshments will be served afterward. Compliments of the Art Council of Wayne County.
A whirligig?
A whirligig. Do you know what a whirligig is?
I have no idea.
Okay, so a whirligig is something that constantly moves, whirls, changes. So I'm guessing this structure, whatever it is going to just blow in the wind, like your hair, I guess, just free flowing. Well, not yours. Yours is a little too short. Mine.
Yeah.
Whenever I roll the windows down and drive that truck, me and Wayne have in common.
Definitely, definitely. And also this summer, the YMCA is having their annual camps, and to name a few, they have their kindergarten camps, which is ages 5 through 6, an outdoor adventure camp, ages 9 through 17, and in that outdoor camp, they are going to partake in everything from backpacking, camping, canoeing, hiking, and navigation. That sounds interesting. It is.
I always get lost wherever I'm going, so I may need to attend that and get a little navigation help. Speaking of wherever we're going, rolling the windows down and driving, it's pollen season. Make sure you grab your tissues. Spring is here. I'm going to tell you just a few ways that you can minimize your exposure to pollen so we won't all be sneezing and sniffling like I hear in school all day. First, shut your windows on the days when the pollen count is high. Or keep your windows closed during peak pollen season and use your air conditioning instead. Wash all bedding in hot water at least once a week. And keep your pets off your bed. That's going to be the toughest one for all of us, not getting to cuddle with your cats, Alec.
Yeah.
Keep your pets off the bed. Pollen can cling to their fur and therefore irritate you if you're allergic to pollen, get those sneezes.
I'll tell you something else annoying about pollen is whenever it gets all over your car.
That yellow sheen.
So bad.
I'm glad it rained last week, so I didn't have to wash the car last week.
This is true. Yep. And then Miss Peggy Seeger, the head of the Senior Center, is having a few different classes. They're having a Spring Bazaar class that will be held on Saturday, May 4th, from 10 to 1 o'clock. And then, are you new to Medicare? The Senior Center is showing an information program with counselors. We'll be at the Senior Center on Tuesday, April 23rd at 6 to present an information program about the Medicare.
So we have 2 upcoming golf tournaments. We have one from the Y and one from Enterprise Car Sales presenting the Founders Cup. First, let's talk about the Y. On April 18th, that's tomorrow, there will be a 15th annual golf tournament that is going to help fund a scholarship from the Y to a local senior in our local high schools. It starts at 12 p.m. tee time, and it's $400 a team if you want to go out to Walnut Creek Country Club and play for this chance to help a local team. Then also we have next Friday at Walnut Creek, we have a United Way Enterprise Founders Cup with a 1 p.m. shotgun. So make sure you go out and support these 2 programs. They're both great programs in the community. They do a lot of good helping our local teens, local youth, just like 4-H does. So.
Now, Sarah, you play golf, don't you?
I do play golf. I am actually a state champion for 3A public school. So maybe you'll see me out there. I don't know. May get a chance to go out there and see what the competition's like in the county. We'll see.
Well, let's not brag here on television, shall we?
I'll try.
Just a few little indicators for the upcoming. The priority deadline for financial aid is May 1st. And then a spring concert is being held on May 2nd at 6 p.m. It is a 1963 theme. They will be having music, fashions, and the Storm Surfers band, which is the Wayne Community College's employee band.
Wow.
I did not know they had a band.
Me either. That must be interesting. We'll have to go and see what that's like. Also, upcoming abstinence essay contest. So the Wayne County Health Department is putting on a abstinence essay contest that will be presented at the local Rose Banquet on May 15th. Make sure your application is in by then, on why abstinence is the best choice for teens in the prevention of pregnancy. Their first place is a $1,000 scholarship with a $200 gift card. That's a lot of money, especially for our graduating seniors who are scrambling for money at the last minute, helping with financial aid. We've got to make sure that we enter everything we can. I'm in the same position, trying to get all my expenses paid for college.
I know that's a hard thing. My sister went through that a few years ago.
Yeah, it's tough, real tough.
Well, then a little tastier bit. The Wayne Shrine Club is having a spring fish fry. It is going to be held later on today for lunch at 11 to 2, and then also for dinner at 4 to 7. Tickets are $7, and the locations will be held at Mount Olive, next to Highway 55, and then Goldsboro at the Herman Park Center.
For our senior citizens out there, make sure that you come out to the Wayne County Senior Games. There are a ton of events going to be going on, like the fun walk, cornhole, archery, tennis, golf. And you have to sign up and make sure that you can look online for this at I have no idea. I have no idea.
Well, we'll have to figure that out.
We'll tell you later whenever I find out what website this is on. I just can't find it.
Yes.
Anyway, there's many events going on. Make sure, super seniors, that you get out there and enjoy the community.
And then, have you ever wondered how to write a winning grant? There will be a class on the 27th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the Herman Park Center. Registration information, you need to contact the City of Goldsboro and ask for J. Letary Ward. He's the director. That phone number is 919-580-4359. She is the director. I'm sorry, pardon me.
We're going to take a break for the next segment. Make sure you stay tuned and come back to us in a few minutes at Wgtv Today, Wayne's Goldsboro Television.
Howard and Elizabeth Rowe. And tell me, I saw the parking lot full. What's going on here?
We're having our junior livestock show and sale.
Junior livestock show and sale. There's a lot of people out here. There's a lot of livestock out here, too. What are we going to see today?
We're going to see the market hog show this morning.
All right.
And then later on today, we're going to have our awards presentation and also our sale.
Okay.
So we'll be selling market hogs, we'll be selling meat goats, and feeder calves.
All right. Now, Eileen, you are the horticultural, not the horticulture agent, but the livestock agent for the Cooperative Extension Service.
Correct.
And Elizabeth Rowe is with us. Elizabeth, what do you do?
I'm actually an agent in training.
Agent in training. And I understand you've recently been assigned a new position, right?
Actually, right now I'm at Mount Olive College working on my agri-science education degree, and I'm planning to go to state for a master's in agribusiness, and I'm hoping to get a job in 4-H somewhere, but...
Okay. All right. Now, what do I hear about Duplin County?
I'm going to be their intern for their cooperative extension this summer, which I'm really looking forward to.
All right. Well, congratulations on that. And Eileen, thank you very much. And I see a lot of prizes here, and I see there's a lot of prizes going to be awarded today.
There are. They're going to get their ribbons this morning, but all of the big prizes are going to be given out tonight.
Oh boy!
At our awards presentation.
At the awards presentation, and that's here at the Wayne Regional Fairgrounds. And Junior Livestock Show and Sale is about to get underway here.
It is 9 o'clock this morning, and then this afternoon we'll be back in here at 5:30 for the evening program.
All right. Well, let's see what's going to happen today at the Junior Livestock Show and Sale here at the Wayne County Fairgrounds. Thank you. We're here at the Wayne Regional Fairgrounds today, and the Junior Livestock Show and Sale getting ready to kick off. And what's your name, sir?
Greg Riles.
Greg, and what's your name, sir?
Quentin Riles.
Oh, really? Okay, I've heard of you. Yeah, you grow livestock, right? Oh man, what are you growing?
Pigs.
You're gonna show your pigs today. And how long has he been growing pigs?
This is his third year.
His third year. And have you learned something new each year when you're growing these pigs?
Yes.
All right. All right, now what's the secret to growing a prize-winning pig?
Tell you what, keep your eyes on the judge.
Very good. That's good advice. All right, now how are you going to do today?
Good.
You're going to do good. All right, well, good luck to you guys. I appreciate it. Where are you from?
From Seven Springs.
Seven Springs. All right, well, I appreciate you speaking with us.
Thank you.
All right. All right, what is your name?
Rachel McCullen.
And Rachel, what are you showing here today at the livestock?
I'm showing a market hog.
A market hog, okay. And how long have you been showing hog?
For 8 years, I think.
8 years? You're a veteran at this then, right? Mm-hmm. All right, now how long, what's the secret to growing some good hogs? Huh?
Feed them right.
Feed them right. I guess that could be true for about anything, couldn't it? All right, so do you have a secret combination of feed that you feed your hogs, or they pretty much take care of about anything?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I'm not informed of the ingredients.
Oh, it's a secret.
Yeah.
All right, it's like Colonel Sanders' secret ingredient.
Yeah, you'd have to talk to Miss Valerie. She's in charge of all
Miss
that.
Valerie, come here. Come over. Oh, you're not Valerie. All right. All right. Well, Miss Valerie is hiding from us, I guess, right?
Yeah, she probably is.
So where are you from, Rachel?
Mount Olive.
Mount Olive. All right. Well, good luck to you in today's. How do you feel about your chances today? You feel good?
Good.
Feel good. All right. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. We're here today with ALEC LINTON at the Junior Livestock Show and Sale. And ALEC, what are you showing today?
I'm showing hogs.
All right. And how long have you been showing hogs at the Junior Livestock Show and Sale?
Oh, about 6 years now.
About 6 years. And what do you feel your chances may be today?
I feel like I can do pretty well.
Well, what is your secret? I'm asking everybody what the secret is to growing good hogs.
My secret, I just like to feed them as much as they possibly can and to work with them every day and really get to know them.
You have to exercise pigs?
Yes, sir. You do, just like people.
Just like people. Pigs sunburn too, don't they?
Yes, sir. The white ones will. So you do actually have to put sunscreen on them.
You have to be careful with them. They have a lot of traits that humans have as well, do they not?
Yes, sir. Stubbornness and also excitement. They'll go crazy.
Well, good luck to you today, Alec. I appreciate you speaking with us.
Yes, sir.
All right, Alec Linton. Talking with Wallace Simmons, the 4-H guy for the Wayne County Cooperative Extension Service. Wallace, what's going on here, man?
Hey, we have a hog show going on here. Well, we're also showing goats and other animals too. So we have some livestock. Wayne County is one of the largest producers of livestock in the state, and our youth program is going really, really well here, and we're certainly proud to have them here this morning.
That indeed we are. The Junior Livestock Show and Sale about to get underway here at the fairgrounds, and 4-H is a big part of this.
Yes, it is. We have a lot of young people who raise animals. We show them not only here, but at the state fair as well. And so we go on from here. We have a concession stand outside to help raise a little funds to send some of our young people to Congress and stuff, too. So we're really proud to be here.
Okay, now the winners of today's entries, will they go on to state competition?
Well, actually, these will not. The winners on here get sold because but a lot of the young people raise a couple animals, and they'll take their other animals on to the state fair. They bring them here for this show, so they're raising more than one to get them ready for state fair. We have to be careful with a lot of the to make sure that we're not spreading any of the. If anybody happens to have an animal that brings any type of disease, we'll make sure we don't spread it anywhere. So we have to be really careful in a county like this, and we are. We have all the hand washing stations and do all the precautions that we need to make sure that we don't do any of that. Young people work hard, and they know that too. They learn those things.
They do work hard at this, don't they?
Yeah, they certainly do. They're up in the mornings. Livestock projects have a history of being one of the type of projects that a young person can learn responsibility by raising that animal their whole throughout the year, and they learn where their food comes from, and they know that these are going to market, and they work really hard to get their animals ready for the show.
Right, Wallace Simmons with the 4-H here in Wayne County. If someone wants to know more about 4-H, how do they contact you, Wallace?
They can call our office at 919-731-1527. Give me a call. We're also on the web. If you just search Wayne County, North Carolina 4-H, there's a couple other Wayne counties, but Wayne County, North Carolina 4-H, they'll find us on the web. Get a hold of us. We'd be glad to have you in the 4-H program because livestock is a portion of it. It's our tradition, it's our heritage, but we have a lot of other stuff that's really great, and it's out there, and it's ready for young people. We go to competitions in robotics, and we do rockets and summer camps and all sorts of other fun things for young people to get into. But get a hold of me. We'll be glad to talk to you. We'd be proud to have you in 4-H. Become a club member if you're a leader. An adult want to volunteer, we're always wanting to have volunteers too. So
it's in fact it's an unknown fact that when I was 11 years old, I was in 4-H as well.
Well, that's great.
But it's not the same. It's changed so much.
It has changed a lot, and we have so many. We have over 250 different project areas. Livestock is one of them. So if you're not into livestock, check out one of our other programs. If you're into livestock, this is a great place. This is the place to be, Wayne County 4-H.
This is it, 731-1527. Wallace Simmons of the 4-H here in Wayne County. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, continuing with our interviews here at the Wayne Regional Fairgrounds, and we're talking to some. Where are you folks from?
Jordan's Chapel.
Jordan's Chapel area. All right, thank you very much. What's your name?
Dale Dunn.
Dale, and what's your name?
Daniel.
Daniel?
Angie Dunn.
Angie Dunn, and?
Mary Dunn.
Mary Dunn, the Dunn family, huh? And you're from Jordan's Chapel, and who's showing today?
Us two.
Oh, you two. What are you showing?
I'm showing a hog.
Showing hogs today. And how do you? How many years you done this?
Well, this is my second year.
Second year.
Yeah.
Second year. How do you feel about your chances?
Not real good.
Why is that?
I just don't have a lot of experience with some of these folks.
Well, I'll tell you what. You might be surprised. Good luck to you on that. And what year is this for you?
2.
Second year for you as well. How do you feel about your chances?
I feel about there's a lot of good people in my group because I'm a senior this year and it's my first time as a senior, so I'm not really thinking about it.
Well, you know, just hang in there. It takes experience, but it takes a lot of hard work, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, how long have you been caring for hogs? I mean, I know you just now the second year of your livestock experience, but now here at the show. But how long have you been taking care of pigs?
A long time. A long time, because we got hog houses at the farm.
Well, there you go. So you do have experience, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit, but not really much.
Well, that's all right. It'll come in time. You too?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, good luck to you. I appreciate you speaking with us. Thank you very much. Again, what's your name?
Curtis Shiver.
That's exactly right. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I'm doing just great. It's really good to see you again.
It's good always good to see you.
All right. Well, Mr. Curtis Shiver, what is happening here at the fairgrounds today?
Today we're in the second day of the Wayne County Junior Livestock Show and Sale.
All right.
And at 9 o'clock this morning, which is not too far away, we'll have the swine show.
All right.
Last night we had the goat and the calf show. And then this evening, around 5:30, we'll begin to have the conclusion of the 2 days' activities with a costume class around 5:30. And at 6 o'clock, we'll have a city slickers contest.
Okay.
And, a city guy like you, if you want to come in here and show one of these pigs or goats, you can do so.
I'm a city slicker.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I can do that.
You can do that, yeah.
Well, tell me, what part does the Wayne County Livestock Association play in this show?
Well, of course, as you can see, we furnish the facilities. And that's been the case since the Wayne County Livestock Development Association has been in existence. And then we also provide for the expenses for the show and sale.
All right. So you play an integral part. You're very much involved with this.
This is a joint effort between the Cooperative Extension Service, and particularly the livestock agent, and the Wayne County Livestock Development Association.
All right.
And we have there are a lot of association members working in this activity. I mean, yesterday and today, and they help with the various classes of animals. For example, we have a cattle committee in the association, and they worked yesterday with the goats and with the calves last night. We have a swine committee, and a lot of those members are here today working, you see. So it's not just money and buildings, it's active participation in it as well.
Well, I want to thank you for your service in the Livestock Association, Wayne County Livestock Development Association, because for many, many years you have been at the forefront in a leadership position, and the Livestock Association is as successful as it is because of your leadership.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, but it's also because we have so many people who are willing to be a part of it, and people who want to be a part of it, and people who want to do things right.
All right.
Okay.
Curtis Shiver, thank you so much for speaking with us.
My pleasure.
we're talking with Elizabeth Rowe again. Elizabeth, what's going on here? Are we seeing judging now?
No, sir. Actually, right now what you're seeing is the showmanship portion of the hog show.
What are they doing?
In this portion of the show, what the judge is doing is he's looking at how the handler handles the hog, how they move it around the arena, how they are calm and cool and collected, like if their hog does something like that and takes off running across the ring. But
yeah, I've seen a few of them that are running, and we have a confrontation right here. Oh, yeah. It seems. So does this happen often?
Yes, sir. The way hogs are is they kind of have a behavior system like human beings. They're the closest related, and sometimes you have squirrels like that.
Differences of opinion.
Differences of opinion.
So do they deduct points for that?
No, sir. That's out of the exhibitor's control. So it's how they handle themselves if their hog ends up in a fight.
Very good. Now, and what happens after this?
After this, what the judge is doing right now is he's pulling out people out of this heat that he'll bring in for the final heat. And they should be getting a place in after that final heat when they get their 5 exhibitors, and we'll see how everybody does.
Okay. Very good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So I'm with Kevin Johnson of the Cooperative Extension Service. Kevin, a lot of activity here. What are we seeing now?
Well, right now we're looking at our showmanship, our senior showmanship, and of course we've got hogs. And basically the whole part of this is how the young, our exhibitors, how they show their animal. It's all about how much have they worked with them, how do they present their animal, because in a livestock show it's about presenting the animal. And, sometimes even the best animal, if it's not shown right, it might not win. So it's all about really working with your animal, knowing your animal, knowing how to show it. It's an art. It's really art.
All right. So there is an art to this, and these the winners and those who do not win, it all just depends on how well they are able to handle their animals.
How well they handle their animals, and of course, the more you work with your animal, the easier it is to handle. And it comes with experience, and of course your senior showmanship will do a lot better job than your juniors and your novice. So it's all about just spending time with your animals, knowing how the animals react in this type of environment. So it's really fun. This is the best part of the show.
Yeah, I can see that. And some of these animals are kind of frisky.
Yeah, when it comes to hogs, they can get frisky. There's no doubt about it.
Seems like they have a mind of their own.
Yeah, they do. They do. And but in this part of the show, a lot of times, even when they get feisty, we won't step in and help because we want to see how they can handle that. But sometimes, a hog's going to do what it wants to do, and we have to step in and break them up.
All right, now what's going on here? Some of these hogs are running. Are they having fun, or are they upset about something?
Well, we're going to say they're having fun.
Okay, we'll just say that, okay? All right, Kevin Johnson, thank you very much there, sir.
Thank you, Wayne.
we're talking with Sean Moore. Sean is a veteran service officer for the County of Wayne here. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, and yourself?
I am doing fantastic. I appreciate you being with us. First of all, there's a lot of things going on in your office.
Yes.
First of all, we've got the Wall That Heals coming on the 16th.
Yes.
And it will be arriving at that time, but it will not be open to the public necessarily until the 18th.
Correct. But we are asking that on the 16th, as many as that would, we would like for them to line Wayne Memorial Drive to welcome the wall. So we want as many patriotic flags and signs up, just showing your support.
Lots of red, white, and blue.
Yes.
All right. Now, also Memorial Day is coming up soon.
Correct.
And we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But first of all, let's get back to the Wall That Heals. Now, the Wall That Heals is touring the country. There's 4 of them, I understand. And the one that's coming to us is, I think, I'm told, it's the oldest one, the biggest one, and of course, it's the best one, right?
Of course.
Of course it is. So it'll be coming, once it crosses Wayne County, it'll be coming down 795. It'll come up, it'll make a stop, I believe, at a local motorcycle
Correct,
place.
Harley Davidson.
Right. And then it'll move after that on to Wayne Memorial Drive.
Correct.
To Wayne Community College.
Correct.
Now this will be happening in the afternoon, right?
Yes.
Now there'll be church groups, there'll be school kids, there'll be parents, there'll be grandparents, there'll be great-grandparents, there'll be children, there'll be babies, there'll be red, white, and blue, and a sea of people lining Wayne Memorial Drive, I hope.
And to include, there are a number of motorcycle groups, such as the American Legion's motorcycle group, and the other service organizations that have motorcycle groups. They will be following the wall as it comes in.
And we're going to be there with cameras, and I think Jim Hennett's going to be out there with cameras. There's going to be somebody from Wayne Community College with cameras. There's going to be a bunch of people out there with cameras. Bring all your cameras and take a bunch of pictures.
Yes.
And bring all the family and anybody else, Uncle Joe and Aunt Martha, out to
get them out of the closet and bring them home.
Wake them up and bring them along with you. At 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll be coming into the area and arriving at Wayne Community College. So we want to see you out there. There'll be a lot of flags.
Yes.
Right? Oh boy. It's going to be a big day for us, and it's the only stop in North Carolina this year.
Now that's something I didn't even know.
That is a fact. It's the only stop in North Carolina this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got to make it big.
I'm telling you, the folks out at Wayne Community College, the foundation, Jack Cannon, and of course Bill Graham and Al Green behind this, and
the Wayne County Veterans and Patriots Coalition.
The Wayne County Veterans and Patriots Coalition
yes.
is behind this, and they're the ones that got this ball rolling here. And we're very proud of that. And we're very proud of the fact that this is the only stop in North Carolina this year for the Wall That Heals. So we want to see you out there. It's the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Wall, and it's a replica of the wall that's in Washington, D.C., right?
Correct.
And once it's here, it'll be open on the 18th for visitation. There'll be an opening ceremony.
There'll be an opening ceremony that day. It's packed with different speakers and different people performing, and there'll be other events there, such as static displays. The other service organizations will have, their displays up. But the 18th, the opening ceremony, is the big day.
That's the big day, opening ceremony that day. And of course, we'll be telling you more about that the closer we get to it. But right now, we want you to plan on being on Wayne Memorial Drive on the 16th.
Yes.
At 3 in the afternoon.
Waving your flag.
And waving your flag. Now, once it's open on the 18th, it'll be open 24 hours a day.
24 hours a day.
Every day while it's here. So I don't care if it's 1 or 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you can still go out there. There'll be guards, there'll be security there to
correct.
If you wanted to go out in the middle of the night and do whatever you do. Well, people will have their own way of observing or praying or you can do whatever you like, but there'll be security there and to help you.
And there'll be someone there if you need a tour to give you information, the whole nine.
That's right. There'll be ministers there to help you, and whatever you need, there'll be somebody there to help you.
Correct.
If you want to just walk through, if you need someone to talk to, then there'll be people there for that 24 hours a day, right?
Correct.
All right. Sean, tell us, what are the plans for Memorial Day? What's coming up?
Well, we have been making a lot of plans for the wall, so. But we still have Memorial Day. Don't forget about Memorial Day.
All right, that's still going to have that.
It will also happen at Wayne Community College.
Okay.
At the Moffitt Auditorium.
All right.
It will be on the 27th, beginning at 11 o'clock.
Glad you said that because I haven't even looked at a calendar. It'll be on the 27th.
Yes.
Okay. Beginning at 11. Okay. Yes. Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Now, this is not the same as Veterans Day.
No.
Veterans Day is not, that's November 11th.
Correct.
Memorial Day is the day we honor those who died.
Correct. Those who died in combat.
Or in service.
Right.
As a veteran. So we have the Wall That Heals coming on the 16th and through the 22nd, and then we have Memorial Day, which is the day we honor those who died.
Correct.
It's not Veterans Day.
Correct.
And a lot of people confuse the two, and I hear people say, Happy Memorial Day. Well, it's not a happy occasion, it's a remembrance occasion.
Correct.
A day we observe and we honor those who died.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's more of a day of mourning for those who did die in combat.
Yes, it is.
While they're on active duty.
It is. It also happens to coincide, and somebody said, well, if summer officially starts on Memorial Day.
Right, because the beach is open and that kind of thing.
Exactly, and that's okay, but don't forget why we have this day. First of all, we observe those who did die serving their country.
Exactly.
So we want to do that. We want to honor those and observe that day with honor. Okay? Now, what if there's a veteran in the area who is new to the area, or there's someone who lives here that doesn't know about your office, where you are, how to get in touch with you, what you offer? What do you do, Sean? What do you do?
Well, we're at 2001 East Ash Street.
All right. Now, where is that?
It is the old Nash Printing Building.
That's right. Yes. And it's not, it's what, a couple of miles, I guess, from downtown.
Correct.
A couple of miles from downtown on East Ash.
Correct.
In the old Nash Printing Building, right there next to the Senior Center.
Exactly.
Right next door. Okay. What's your phone number?
It's 919-731-1490.
731-1490. And what do you do for veterans?
We assist them with applying for benefits through the VA, whether it be disability or non-service connected pension, just whatever benefits that the VA offers, we can help them with the paperwork.
What can you not help them with? What are some of the misconceptions? I'll go to the Veteran Service Office and Sean will help me do this, this, this.
We don't do anything dealing with the military. A lot of the National Guard and Reserves come by trying to get us to help them with their retirement package, because you know once they get out, they don't actually receive the retirement till they're 60, I think, or 65. We don't deal with that. We don't deal with retirement pay from those who retire from active military. And oddly enough, we don't assist with education benefits for the actual veteran.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
That's the one thing we don't do.
That's just the way it is, huh?
We help with the education benefits for the dependents.
Right.
But not for the actual veteran.
Not for the veteran.
Not for the veteran.
My goodness. But you can answer questions.
Correct.
For anyone who may have an interest in this, and you could help point them in the right direction.
Exactly.
She'll point you in the right direction, okay? So call Sean. She's there at the Veteran Service Office on East Ash Street, Goldsboro. That number one more time.
919-731-1490.
1490. All right, thanks. Appreciate you being here. Sean Moore, Veteran Service Officer for Wayne County. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome back. This is WGTV Today, and I'm Tara Simmons.
And I'm Alec.
I did find a phone number for the Wayne County Senior Games, and it is, if you want to find more information, contact Stacia Fields at 919-739-7486. That's 919-739-7486.
Yes, please do not call 911.
Yes,
that would be bad.
I'm sorry. Well, the lobsters are coming. Alec, do you like lobster?
I love lobster, actually.
So we have the Lobster Fest presented by Partnership for Children of Wayne County. It's $25, May 3rd from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So make sure you come out and get your lobster or comparable package of shrimp. I don't like.
You
I
don't
don't
like seafood?
No, I'm not a seafood person.
What is wrong with you?
I don't like fish. I can't help it. I like chicken. I like hamburgers.
Okay,
just no seafood.
Okay. As long as you like some of the more American food, it's fine.
Yeah, totally American. And sweet tea.
Good.
That's good stuff. Sweet tea.
So, Tara, you said that you are 18 and you're a senior. So,
Senior.
where are you planning on going to college? Do you have any plans?
Yes, I'm committed to play golf for Dartmouth College, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to be 13 hours away from home. That's going to be
13, wow.
Long ways away, so if I get sick, I'm just going to suck it up, stay there.
So you won't be commuting then?
I will not, unless it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's, I guess. Spring break, actually the golf team goes to Hawaii, so that's going to be
wow.
awesome.
Wow.
Be my first trip
Can
to
I come
Hawaii.
caddy?
No, you cannot,
cannot
come caddy.
caddy?
I'm sorry.
That's
Don't allow caddies in college. Just got to
okay.
carry my bag. And they don't even allow carts. Can you believe that? I can't.
You can't
No, I can't ride in a car. I just got to walk, carry my bag. My bag's like 15, 20 pounds. That's a lot. It doesn't seem like it, but in the heat, it's going to be a lot. And I know people say, Tara, you better take a bunch of coats up there. Dartmouth is going to be freezing cold. There's going to be snow all the time. But we actually play tournaments in the south, so
you get a chance to come back home.
Yeah, I get a chance to come at least close to home, you know, in the heat. Be drinking a lot of Gatorade and that kind of stuff back in the south. So, Alec, what are your summer plans?
Well, I'm hopefully going to have a lifeguarding job lined up this summer.
Lifeguarding? You might even have to go to the lobster fest. You could just become one.
I know. I'll get
out in the sun.
I'll get paid to tan is the way I'm looking at it.
Oh, yeah.
So
that'll be fun. That'll be interesting. Let's talk a little bit about more 4-H. That's the reason we're here today. We're part of the co-hosting for the county month program. So 4-H has helped me grow as a public speaker, as a community citizen. I've done a lot of community service. I know Alec has too, through many of our programs like Make a Difference Day, Big Sweep. We do a ton of things. We have a lot of outreach programs. If you're not in 4-H and you're interested, contact the Cooperative Extension Service, talk to Wallace Simmons, and there you go. He'll set you up with the right program, and we'll know what to do. So.
Yep. Well, we're all out of time for today. Thanks for joining us. We have been guests here for WGTV today. I'm Alec.
I'm Tara.
Thanks for watching.